everyone, this is Ate Sonia from Philippines. Thank you for being with us today.
You are welcome.
Okay, so from the very first time you lived here until today, there must be some stages that you've been through. Can you tell us about that?
Of course. When I came here, I'm a bit excited to feel like how will I live in Indonesia alone, because I'm leaving my families and I'm excited how will I deal to people, how's the people there, and the food that I will be eating. For sure it will be different with my food in the Philippines. So I'm a bit excited, but at the same time I feel anxious. It's an experience that for sure I am doing it alone without my family. So there's anxiety and loneliness also. For the first 3 months, I feel so lonely. I can contact them actually, but I can just hear them because they only have the phone that doesn't have any camera. For the first 3 months, I feel aloof with people here in Indonesia because I don't know the language. And I'm really thankful with my children, with my kids at school, because they are the main reason why I fastly learn the bahasa. And then as time passed by, as I learned the bahasa, I gained a lot of Indonesian friends. And then I became more and more talkative, but because that's really my personality. Yeah, at first I'm aloof because I don't know the language, but when I learned it, I became more talkative to them. And then Indonesian people like to talk to me.
After you managed to adapt in Indonesia, do you feel that you belong here?
Yeah, I feel comfortable already, especially so that I'm dealing with Indonesian people. I find like I have a family here. So I gain friends, not only friends, best friends, Indonesian people, whom I can share my stories, my family problem, or maybe if I lack finance, can you lend me? Can you lend me some? And I will pay you. So it seems like I am comfortable. I don't have any problem here.
So have you ever felt strange when you go back home because you have been so long abroad?
The 5 years that I've been here, I used to go home every year, so the changes that I encounter in the Philippines is not really that much.
So do you have any stereotypes of Indonesian before you came here?
My expectation before is Indonesians are aloof. I mean, they don't like to mingle with other people, especially expatriates.
Have you ever heard stereotypes of your culture done by Indonesian?
I don't know.
Can you share your prejudices after you move here?
Indonesian hospitals are not really reliable. Better if you are sick, you cure by yourself. For me, I'm afraid to go to the hospital here. If I'm in the Philippines, it's okay lang.
So what kind of discrimination that you have ever experienced here?
Maybe when it comes to salary, because local and expat have different range of salary, so it seems like they discriminate expat. Oh, you have a higher salary, so you have to do a lot, you have to work more than me supposed to be because your salary is higher. Because the effect of that is like you do this one, you do this one, you do this one. There's no more equality in the work. And then the other discrimination that I feel is, yeah, when I'm chatting with friends, especially Indonesian people, sometimes the way I write the words, like kepencet, I put Jet and then which is supposed to be CET. I mean, yeah, it's okay on my part as long as you understand. But without my knowledge, sometimes there's a different meaning. The person that I am chatting will say, "What? What is that? Apa sih? What are you talking about?" So far, positive discrimination. They appreciate me for talking to them with the language, and they love to talk to me, which sometimes I'm already fed up.